I swear we are.
We're genius.
Your grandma fool you. It's all a bit. We just want to make people happy. That's all we want to do.
We are
geniuses, I swear, these guys.
We are a genius, except for when we're being idiot savants. Yes.
Oh, God. So, on tonight's episode of We Are a Genius, we are discussing writer's block.
Yes.
And what you can do about it.
Yep. And what causes it.
Stop it!
Yes, exactly. There you go. That's it, folks.
Right? Stop it. Right.
Yep. No.
Stop interrupting yourself, to go with Kate's old brand.
Yeah. Yes. Stop interrupting yourself. It's rude. Well, to start things off, one of the things that I would like to address that I feel is actually a cause of writer's block, because I've been doing a lot of studying, not just on reading up about it and things like that, but I've been doing a lot of studying by gathering data from writers, by talking to different people. And one thing that I have noticed that pops up in the majority of the conversations that I've had with these people, one thing is a lot of them have been pushed into this mindset that the only way that they are going to become successful is if they write to market. So they are constantly having to push aside their own creativity and their own stories to do paint by numbers, tick all the little boxes, fast food fiction, and it gets them into this mindset of only writing their stuff within a formula. So when it comes time for them to actually move on and do their own thing and exercise their own creativity, they can't, because they're so used to having to lean on the creativity of someone else that was, prepackaged already in a formula.
A hard-hitting diagnosis and scathing condemnation of laziness, Caitlin. Beautifully put. Sam, your thoughts on that?
I'm sorry, I just spaced out for like a minute.
Well, it's okay. I was saying what I was saying was that one of the causes that I've noticed with writer's block, with a lot of people now who are complaining about having writer's block, the common denominator in all of these equations has been them forcing themselves to do things like write to market, because they're being told that the only way that they can be successful is to write to market. So they're doing all of these, paint by numbers, fast food fiction, stuff like that. And then when it comes time to actually writing their own stuff, they can't, because they've lost the ability to operate their creativity without a formula.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. I heard everything you said, and then it just left my brain. What?
It was it's here. Now it's not.
I think, because it does stifle creativity. And so, and after a while, after you do that so much, it kind of, it's almost like you don't want to do it anymore, because it's just the same thing every time. Yeah. And then also I found for myself, I'll be in a good writing schedule, and then all of a sudden something will happen in life that's kind of semi-big, and then I have a hard time getting back on that schedule. And that's what I feel like how it is for myself, but I don't know how it is for other people.
Yeah,
I think it's different for everybody.
Yeah, and Lauren says sometimes writer's block is procrastination. Yes. Yes, because you don't want to do your stuff. Writer's block can also occur when you struggle to get in the mindset of your characters. That is also a valid thing. So when you have issues like that, what would be a good solution?
Well, you could go with the Zach Pieper recipe of doing things and go talk to people in that general demographic, or watch some movies where there's a lot of people from that demographic. If there's no one to talk to,
Mm-hmm.
consume literature with that demographic in it. Basically, what I'm saying is go get the social flavor of that demographic that is acceptable in your culture. You analyze pop culture to get that flavor, then you creatively write it. Or you could just talk to people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Another
It's
way.
good to socialize a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so, yes. And so, God damn it. That comment drew me off my track.
Sorry.
But
Sorry.
no, it's okay.
I forgot to fucking put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
So
My bad. So,
you're talking about?
I was talking about the things you can do to avoid having your character's mindset unclear, or not having a well fleshed out character. So basically, yeah, the point I was going to was you need to exercise your sense of empathy as a storyteller and a writer, especially. Your sense of empathy is one of your greatest tools in your kit of how to tell a good story. So you need to use your brain and think about what people's lives are like and how they relate to the world. And then you do your best to imagine that, check it against reality. And that's how you write anyone, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But what do I know? I'm just some mechanics.
Who happened to write a really good book?
Who happened to write a damn good motherfucking book.
Yeah.
That shit's one of Mama's spiciest beat of all.
Be careful, Zach.
The fucking typos in it, you assholes. File and re-upload it. But the pros are solid fucking gold, and you know it.
Oh, I was just talking about the meatballs.
Yeah.
You almost walked into something again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a much less dire warning. Now I feel silly. But yeah, we know where Zach's mind is at. Yes.
Yeah, first he was talking about the gayest sports, and now he has balls on mind.
Listen, am I projected? Who knows? Is it funny? Hell yes. So I'm gonna keep doing it. Sammy, any thoughts on what people should do to cure writer's block?
Oh, I can't really speak for other people, but I just kind of sit alone in the middle of the night and listen to sad music.
That works for me too.
Yeah.
That works for me too. What also helps me a lot is going on a walk, especially late night walks. I don't do them very often. Yeah, I don't do them very more.
I don't do them very often because I don't
do them very any often in a location place.
Because syntax and stuff.
Because my English is much gooder.
Because reasons.
I'm an idiot savant and I'm proud of it.
That should actually be a term, an idiot savant.
An idiot savant. Yeah, well, you know, that's who they say the money talks to, so I am okay with that.
You know, I think the best advice to just get past writer's block in general to me would just be, it's a logical process, really. You hit a roadblock. Okay, so run it through the logical steps. What message are you trying to convey with the story? Then, what voice am I trying to communicate this in? Then, what's the impact of this moment, and how does it help tell my story?
Mhm.
Then, how can I articulate the scene beautifully? And you've gotten past your writer's block.
Mhm.
Well,
Yep. Yep. Yeah. So yeah.
word.
And to finish up, if people are having problems coming to like say the ending of their story, there's a really cool trick that you can do. If you have the basic vision in mind, come up with basically how you would like it to end, and then come up with all the points of what you feel like would make sense to happen up until that point.
That's another good point.
Because
Yeah.
and nobody's saying it has to be set in stone, just making sure that you have it completely in front of you is extremely helpful.
Oh yeah, and you know another good thing about that too is, like you said, don't set it in stone. So you can use that technique to get past the writer's block, keep going, and then do a developmental edit.
Yeah. Yep.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yep. Because the key to progress is momentum.
Yep. Very true. Absolutely. That's a yes. Did you get that from somewhere, or is that a
No,
you?
that's a me.
That's beautiful. The
Key to progress is momentum.
key to progress is momentum. That's astute. I love that. The more I chew on that, the better it gets. So, does anyone in the audience have a question about writer's block? A funny opinion, maybe a humorous anecdote? Samantha, anything to say?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, fair enough.
You've got to give me a good
Watching you, white
opportunity.
girl. What was that?
I said you've got to give me a good opportunity.
Oh, hey, Caitlin.
Yeah.
Last comment.
Last comment. All right.
That
Needs to be on a shirt. Ah, hey.
You should do a shirt like that.
Yes, I should. I will. It will be
You
in the
could do a
adventurous.
really sick graphic for that.
Yeah.
And then underneath, oh my God, so a sick graphic that's like depicting an impact about to happen.
Mhm.
And then you have this nice gothic font underneath that says your thing.
Oh, fancy.
That'd be
Yep.
cool.
Or you could title the picture with what you said and make it the words at the top. Either way, it's my mama spicy meatballs. So spicy, guys. Like,
oh my God, it's like so spicy. So like
spicy.
is
You don't
so,
know. I'm not being a little girl.
Oh,
about
goodness.
it.
You're not.
So
You'd be like, I'm not gay.
To me,
I'm
Steve.
not.
I'm tired of it.
I'm not. I promise.
Oh, my cheeks hurt from laughing so much. I always know when I come on here, it's a good time.
Yep, because her face will be sore the next day.
I don't know what to expect.
There's about 1,000,001 flavors of Zachary Alexander Pieper. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, so you're gonna take us out.
Alrighty. What?
I said you're going to take us out. Kuno and Sanus.
Of the segment?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and in the show.
Well, not one right after the other. End the segment. Go ahead.
Okay.
Genius. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you.
That's been AuthorTube After Dark. That has been Team Adventurous.
With our special guest, Samantha Green.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
Well, she's part of the team, as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
Oh, that's very sweet of you.
Yeah. And pay too. We know you're watching.
He's in the background just watching.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Thanks for being here. So glad you guys are here. Share it around. Drop a comment after the video is over. Drop a like, whatever you want, whatever. We really appreciate you being here.
Yep.
You can check out
you too,
Wild
Mason.
Rider. Have a great night, everyone. Great show. Is it okay if you do not want to include me? I will understand.
we already included you.
Wise guy. Who am I going to make cripple jokes at if I don't bring you on? Guy, you're half of my comedic relief depends on you. You gotta come aboard this ship. You're the smart guy. Who acts smart all the time, but whose Jack is actually just as smart as. And so the jackass gets to argue a bunch of philosophical dude. It's a brilliant trope.
Yeah.
You gotta be here for that, man.
Yeah. See, plus we have to have a debate.
Zach talks very highly of
I'm totally gonna whoop your ass, bro.
Yep, we have to have a debate about sci-fi and fantasy and which one is better and why.
I'm gonna bring my popcorn for that one.
Yes, bring your popcorn and possibly margarita. Because
Check me out, guys. And if nothing else, be part of me reading my novel on my channel.
Yes.
Come by if you read it. If you have a physical copy and you want to make a comment about that chapter, either my Goodreads, please. That would be really great. Or say it on the video for that chapter, and I will answer it like you watched the video.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you all for being here. Yes, a real debate. Is that saying that my debate with Potato was not a real debate? Because that would be accurate.
Yeah. Unless he's being facetious.
Unless he's being a smartass, which knowing pay. Yep.
That might also be the case. But either way.
And check out Greener Side of Sam. She made a comment way back at the beginning of the video.
Yes.
She will be linked in the description.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
This has been AuthorTube After Dark. Caitlin, do the thing.
Do the thing.